Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. This is 6 games I'm hoping to play on Christmas Day. Now, playing games on Christmas Day is always difficult. You bring way too many and nothing gets played, or one gets played. I've picked games whereby I know some people have played them, have liked them before, and therefore it's just introducing some others. Player count is also a factor. If you were looking to see any solo games, that's not occurring, only because, yes, by all means, you can play games solo, and some people might be too busy to play anything. But in this occasion, I've only picked games which are minimum 2 players and also somewhere scalable. So first up we have Itto. This is a game where you're trying to get words in order, or sorry, you're trying to get numbers in order. And nearly every game I'm showing you has a great example in the back of the box is great for this. And this is basically a Japanese game. It's by ArcLight, and you can check out all the videos on the channel ready for this one. There's one video I will be making which is still in shrink. But this is a game whereby you're trying to get cards in a row, and ultimately that means weave. You're trying to stitch together, that's what that word means, to win. And that's how it works. So next up, it's about trying to get words to match. This is three of a kind, another kind of wordy kind of game, a party game of creative connections, but it's competitive. This time around though, you are trying to see and match as many people as you can. The more people you match with, the more points you and everybody else who also matches with you are going to get points. And it could be, say, like a 7 or 8 player game. 3 of you match, and therefore you guys get 3 points. 3 other players also match; they also get 3 points. But whoever didn't match don't get any points. So you could have 3 people match; they get 3. Those guys get 3 points. 4 people match; those guys get 4 points. But the person who didn't match won't get anything. So it's like just one. But I think I might prefer it. But let's wait and see. I've played it 20 times now. Time's up. 25 years old now. I've nearly played through the entire 900 card deck at time of recording. And this time around, you're playing over 3 rounds, and it's a team game whereby you are trying to do better than your opponents by getting the most points, by getting the most of those 40 cards correct. So we've played with different word games so far. All 3 so far have been word games, but we've had a competitive game, a cooperative game, and now we've got a team game. Speaking of team games, we've got another one. This is quite a recent one, Phantoming by Rayson. This is a game whereby we can show you the back of the box. You have a matching word and you're trying to make sure your team can guess that matching word before the opponent's team works. So a team game, we are mainly playing as a 5, which would be quite interesting to try and do so. This is a very similar game which came out just prior to it. It's a 4 to 8 player game, and it is also a team game. And I only got, I guess, Phantoming because I knew how similar this was. This was a Kickstarter game which you can't really get anymore from Navu Games. But yes, it's a similar premise whereby you're trying to have a matching word and you're trying to do certain kind of scenarios and trying to get things to match. Both of them have a similar thing whereby you have cards you can use, and there's different ways in which you can do like reverse cards and stuff like that. The difference about Phantoming is it's more about the Ouija board effect, whereby you can start knocking and it's how many letters do you want to give away. So next up, we have got a game, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are doing 7 games. Sorry, I said 6 initially. I was trying to find the 7th game. I just found it. Codenames. So this is another team-based game. And what you're trying to do here is you are secret spy masters and you're trying to give out the clues and trying to get people to guess. Turkey and dog might be food, but obviously you have honey. So you could say meat or something, obviously cat. But we do know that people eat dogs over in South Korea. But I don't know anywhere that eats cats. So that's an example what you could be trying to do with being aware that you do have, in this case, an assassin, which in this case looks like it would be turkey. So make sure you don't go for turkey. So you might go for, I don't know, pet or something to try and get those 2 out. But in that case, that's good, because if you're the red team going next, that's great. Final game. So this one I was very keen to play. It's a 2 to 8 player game like Codenames. Let me show you the back of the box first. It is by Floodgate Games. It's called Landmarks, and there's a 2nd edition already coming out, whereby you are working on the same kind of board. You're trying to get words and you're trying to get to the other side first to win. Now, apparently there's one of these various scenarios which is apparently overpowered. I did speak to them about this, and they say, oh yeah, it's only 1 card out of all the rest, only about like 11 odd or something. 32, there we go. So people complaining about that does seem a bit over excessive for them not banking a 2nd printing, but I'm very happy to have a 1st printing and very keen to get this open as soon as possible. Hopefully, in fact, before obviously playing this on the 25th, which at time of recording is exactly 12 days away, but 2 to 8 players, and it looks like a great kind of team game, cooperative and competitive mode, so that seems really good too. Well, there we go. Those are the 7 games. What are you playing? What have you played? What will you play? Let me know in the comments and best as always, and share, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Further videos on their way. Check out also Instagram for further images, TikTok, X, Threads, and the podcast. And also in the YouTube community, I'll try and get some more pictures up there too. Thanks very much for watching. Obviously, Merry Christmas, and for now, back to the table.